Well, hello, Facebook friends. Hello, whether you're going to listen to me live. All right, now it's official. Well, you may be watching this with me live right now. You may be watching at a later time, and you may also be watching it in a series that's going to show up somewhere for people to click into. This is, my name is Lene. I'm an energetic life coach, business coach. In case you don't know, I use experience, strength, hope, tools, magic, miracles, mysteries, tools, all this good stuff to bring awareness and jewels into your life. So today I'm going to start a new series, and I don't know what it looks like. I'm very spontaneous when something pops up into my world that I'm like, I really want to talk about something. I want to really share some experience, some hope, some solution, and some tools. And that's why it's called Tuesday Tools Talk on my tools page, which may also show up on my YouTube page in case you're not there. But I was at a meeting this morning, and a lot of you know that I am a member of a 12-step program, have been consecutively working it every day for 30 years, and I'm in a few of them. But the point is that I was at a meeting this morning, and the energy started to come up around holidays. Energy conversations started to talk about daylight savings and the energy of family, and then the big energy of depression. Okay, so if you personally don't have depression or have experienced it, or you know somebody who has it experienced, whether it's a little bit of depression or, well, it's full out blown bipolar and then some depression energy, you may not totally get this, but you can still apply the tools. I have depression and have been medically treated for it. Going on, we were just talking about like 25 years. And I'm okay with that. I just don't produce the serotonin that I need to. So by the grace, there is something that provides that for me so that I can show up and be present in my life. So because this page and what I do, not only as part of my life, but for clients, as part of my Growth Junkie business and sharing with those whoever I can, is tools, like really tools. I've had a lot of tools that I've acquired through 12-step programs, through years of therapy, through 30, 40 years of business and building and strategizing and all that. I'm a feeler. If you're a feeler, if that's the way I want to word it, if you're a feeler, a super hypersensitive feeler. That's why if you're a growth junkie and you feel things and you love to grow, or you're just one of those people that has this fabulous gift of taking in everything, taking in people, places, and things, and I could just have a whole subject on that, but I want to keep it under this place of where I'm going to kick off like, what would it be like to have the most joyful, eased, filled holidays, whatever that looks like, okay? And everything is energy. Everything is energy. I always say that. Everything is energy. So I'm going to come at this from the perspective of what tools do you have, or can I share with you that you can use to help with the energy of depression and getting through the holidays, friends and family. And I guess I'm kicking it off because I just realized Thanksgiving is next week. So backtracking, just talking about when I was in the meeting and I started to become aware of the energy of everybody kind of getting heavy, okay? The tool I want to talk to today comes straight from Access Consciousness, and Access Conscious means about accessing yourself, accessing consciousness. And depression is real. Oh my gosh, is it real? Been there, experienced it. I know the pit. I know the hole. I know the black cloud. I know it. Okay? But what I'd like to share with today is because everything is energy, and I wish I would have had the tools I have today 30 years ago, it would have made my life a lot lighter and a lot easier. But the tool I want to introduce today sounds like this. Who does it belong to? This is straight from Access Consciousness. There's like 5 of these tools in my toolbox that I literally live with every day. As a sensitive person, as an empath, as an energetic being, as somebody who's sensitive, if you've been told your whole life that you've been sensitive, you're like a psychic energetic sponge for everything. And when I was at the meeting today, I can perceive energy. I always have been able to. And as everybody's talking about heaviness, I can perceive that energy in their space and also identify that it doesn't belong to them. That's just something I'm able to do. But I want to be able to, with you guys, if you start to feel heavy, anything that's in your world or just even your body, and if you start to become heavy, there's this question, who does it belong to? I just want to ask you to take an invitation of like using some of these energetic tools of like, who does this belong to? You of yourself, everything that's of you and yourself is light. It's ease, it's joy, it's glory, it's creative, it's expansive. Heaviness, depression, and all that energy that's filled in that is very contractive. So anything that makes you contract is an energy that doesn't belong in your space, in your world, in your body. Anything outward does. So this tool, you may not get it, but stay tuned. And that's when I work with clients one-on-one or in groups or classes. Right now we are literally working on 15 days of being the energy of gratitude, because when we're in gratitude, judgment can't exist. That depression can't exist energetically the same. You can still sign up. It's $15 to be able to use these tools for 15 days. But simply ask this question: who does it belong to? Who does it belong to? And when people are sharing with me, if we're working through something, right behind that comes up usually an experience or something that they have just been through, or they're bringing up some energy from the past. And what I watched today was a lot of the women getting heavy with depression, and then their next conversation was something that was going on in their lives. And for example, one of them may have been saying she was heavy and she was depressed, and it really was truly because she was not doing the things that she needed to do to take care of herself. And those can simply be those simple things. Just those simple things, or whatever your routine is that you check in every day to take care of yourself so that your energy is present, it's lighter. And so that heaviness, that depression, of course, may need some medical attention because it is real. But after a conversation, it was like, back to the basics, babies. Back to the basics. The basics of anything will always get you out or create something, whether that's in your business or anything. Back to the basics. So simply ask, who does it belong to? To every thought, feeling, and emotion that you have. There's a lot to be said of that. Thoughts, feelings, and emotions. Who here is a feeling junkie? I was a feeling junkie. I still do. I feel everything so intensely because I do. Today I have tools. I don't have to feel it. I don't have to take it in. I don't have to become it. I don't have to experience it. Today I get to be the energy of this space. We might use the words in therapy, like boundaries. I don't choose boundaries because they're real solid now, but I will go like, truth. Do I want to choose to jump into that person's world and experience what they're experiencing? Or do I want to say, who does it belong to? It doesn't belong to me. That's theirs, and theirs. And just being aware of that allows your body to have more space. And of course, there's so much more to that, but just incorporating as we go through, tools for an easy, happy, joyous, and free holiday season. That's what we're going to talk about. If anything, when you ask, who does it belong to? And then all of a sudden, if it lightens up, it's not yours. Like in that another particular situation, there was something that was happening to somebody that they knew, and it was very trauma filled. She was taking that on into her world. But if you say, does that actually belong to you? Or is that other person's trauma and drama, which was real? It belongs to them. It lightens it up. And her space completely, her world changed completely right in front of me once we started to ask that. So if it lightens up that heaviness, it's not yours. You can do this to the heaviness, judgment, and depression, and the blah you feel. Like, I'm going to try and keep these under 10 minutes, but I think that was the title of it, is like, do you feel blah or yucky? And we are in a time in the world right now where there is so much blah happening, blah, like you feel off. Yeah, I'm just going to show up. I'm going to talk about every day of my experience and these tools of like, if it's blah, that'll be my thing. If it's blah, does that belong to me? If I just listen to the radio and I heard all of this depression stuff or whatever, I'll get to say, does that belong to me? No, it doesn't. I'm happy, joyous, and free. Ease, joy, and glory. So there we go. That's my tool talk for Tuesday. This awareness that everything is energy, and if it's heavy, that energy is not yours. The tool you can start to play with is, who does that belong to? And get your Access Consciousness bars run. And if you're local to me, I am doing free energetic bars experiencing as part of a global campaign to bring the awareness to this body work and to help eliminate some of your heavy energy. Alrighty, love to see comments. Let me know. PM me if you are interested in experiencing a bar session. Alrighty, I'll see you when I'll see ya. Talk to you later. Bye.